So CEO Bobby Kotick also reportedly told an assistant over voicemail in 2006 that he would have her killed and intervened to prevent another executive from being fired from the company for sexual harassment in 2018. Wow. Alright, and look at this, guys. More than 1,500 Activision Blizzard employees have signed a petition calling for Chief Executive Officer Bobby Kotick's removal, but it's only a group of just 10 people who will ultimately decide the leader's fate. So just who are these 10 people? What's up, guys? It's your boy Zay, bringing you another episode of Only Hustle in Game, and in this episode we're going to be taking a look at the recent scandal involving the CEO of Activision Blizzard. We're going to be also looking at the stock price as it's recently hit its 52-week low of trading at $60. You know, if you are in the gaming community, if you've ever played any games like Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, you are probably very familiar with Activision Blizzard and the company as a whole. But recently it's been coming under a lot of scrutiny because of the CEO and his sexual misconduct allegations and everything that's going on with him. Xbox and PlayStation are not happy at all, and it has made the stock price plummet. I mean, it's reached. I actually had a trigger for a price alert when it reached its 52-week low, and it has since gone below that. Right now, at the time of this recording, I believe it's trading at about $62.40-something, but it's had hit its 52-week low of $60. So we're gonna be diving into that, looking at all the repercussions that Activision is facing because of, you know, their indecisiveness to remove CEO Bobby Kotick from his position. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, guys, please leave this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and watch the video all the way through, guys. Liking the video does help out a whole lot for this channel. I really appreciate it, but when you watch the video out all the way, that helps out even more than you can imagine, because it gets me my watch hours, and it's just better for the overall growth of this channel. So if you do that, I really appreciate it. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this video. Alright, guys, so like I said, this has been the talk in the gaming community for Activision Blizzard and everything that's going on. You know, a lot of the employees have signed the petition talking about wanting to get Bobby Kotick removed from office. Here we go. In this article by Bloomberg, it is saying that the Wall Street Journal said Kotick was aware of the sexual harassment and misconduct allegations at the company for years, but he didn't inform the board of some of the reports and that he himself was a perpetrator of misconduct. So, you know, he's been in this position for 30 years. Shareholders, employees, and other gaming companies have criticized Activision's lack of action. So it's crazy because, you know, this guy has been doing what he's been doing, and he's still sitting in his seat of power. And with this kind of thing, when something like this happens, you would expect something very quick to happen to, you know, really kind of fix the issue. But that's not happening, and the reason why is because the people who are sitting on the board that have the ability to remove him from office look like they're buddy-buddy with him pretty much, because, you know, a lot of people are asking why they are supporting him in this situation. Knowing that this issue has been coming out, it's been publicly toxic and detrimental to the company's stock. Like I said, when we take a look at Robinhood, for instance, go ahead and take a look at the stock real quick. So yeah, it's down to $62.50. When we look at the 52-week low of $60.90, I mean, it's dropped quite a bit from its 52-week high of $104.53. We look at the last week, it's down 9.68%. The past month, it is down 19.38%. And these past 3 months, it is down 24.64%. So, you know, it's not been a good year for Activision Blizzard, guys. And as you know, with the new game coming out, Call of Duty Vanguard, and then, you know, it's also the creator of World of Warcraft. This is a company that a lot of gamers know, and they love the games that they put out. But with this kind of situation going on, you know, PlayStation and Xbox, who have, you know, DLC partnerships with Activision to do the expansion packs and stuff like that for Vanguard, as well as for maybe even World of Warcraft. I haven't dived into World of Warcraft in a minute, so I don't really know what's going on in that sector. But PlayStation has been known to just drop what they got going on with games from the company who created the games. Like Cyberpunk 2077 got removed from the PlayStation Store. if you guys know anything about that in the gaming community, because of whatever was going on between them, right? So that's not to say that that same thing couldn't happen with potentially Call of Duty Vanguard, although it seems unlikely just because of how popular it is. You never know. But going into this article again, as far as the members on the board, 2 of the seats are occupied by Kotick and his longtime business partner, Brian Kelly, who together purchased their first stake in Activision in 1990. So right there, that's his buddy, right? You know what I'm saying? That's his good friend, his business partner. You know, one of the 10 seats is occupied by his friend. So another one, Robert Morgado, the lead independent director, is a former CEO of Warner Music Group who was forced to resign after a controversial restructuring plan and has been on Activision's board since 1997. Robert Kotick is a longtime executive of Avon Products Inc., who has held a seat since 2003. A 5th director, Peter Nolan, is a senior advisor to private equity giant Leonard Green & Partners, also serving on the Activision board since 2003. And although he took a leave for several years following the company's merger with Vivendi Games, he rejoined in 2014. In other words, half of Activision's board has been together for nearly 2 decades. So it's just one of those things, you know, where they got buddies in high places and they got people who have been together for such a long time. So, you know, they're going to kind of thug it out with him, really. I mean, they're going to be by his side. They're not going to want to see him go down. And so when you have people in these positions of power and you know that the leader of this board is doing wrong, they're not going to want to vote him out of office, especially if some of these people who are also on the board have done rather frowned upon actions, you know. So it seems like they're all in it together, really. So here we go. There's another reason that the board may not be ready to show Kotick the door just yet. They've been making millions of dollars together for years. In 2003, the year Kotick and Nolan joined the board, Activision Blizzard was trading at about $2. Now, even after shedding about 32% this year due to the ongoing crisis, shares are hovering around $63. Some current and former employees of Activision have described the company's upper ranks as a boys' club, where being friends with the top executives is the best way to get promoted. Perhaps that's why Kotick remains in charge. There's also been articles where they describe the work environment at Activision Blizzard as kind of like a frat boy house. So it just seems like one of those things to where, again, you know, if you're at the top or if you make good with the you know, the people who are in leadership positions, you can get promoted. And it doesn't seem like the work environment that is most desirable for a lot of people out here, especially in the gaming community. And for females looking to get into the gaming sector, game designing, producing, whatever, it just doesn't seem, it seems kind of like a hostile work environment, because who knows what else goes on behind closed doors when it comes to working at a company like this. You know, this is only what has been exposed so far, but it's not new news, if that makes sense. It's not new news. There's been a lot of articles coming out about sexual misconduct and sexual harassment in the workplace when it comes to Activision Blizzard. This is just finally the CEO's dark deeds coming to light, and like the saying goes, everything that's done in the dark will eventually come to light. So I feel like this is really important. It's a really critical moment for the company as a whole to execute this properly. They need to get him out of office in a timely manner, because they might potentially lose their partnerships with Xbox. They could lose their partnerships with PlayStation, as far as putting out expansion, DLCs, and stuff like that. Who knows how far it can go. There's another article that I wanted to show you guys where Girls Who Code, they actually ended their partnership over failure of company leadership. If you don't know who Girls Who Code is, it is basically a non-profit organization that works to increase having females in the computer science field. And because of the ongoing accusations of assault, harassment, and just the toxic work environment at Activision Blizzard, they decided no, that's not what they represent with their nonprofit, and they're not going to have that. And so another example of a partnership that's gone away because of their lack of execution on fixing this issue and dealing with it, rather than just taking their time and not handling it like how they should as a business as a whole. You know, for me, guys, Activision Blizzard was something that I actually purchased a long time ago. As far as the stock goes, I had purchased it on Cash App a long time ago when Cash App was allowing stocks to be traded, and I had held it for a long time. I myself personally really do like Blizzard. I like the games that they have put out. Used to play World of Warcraft. I played Call of Duty, and I just like it as a whole. And it's just really unfortunate to hear that they're not handling this situation like they should be. And it's taken its toll on the stock. And although it's an unfortunate situation, I do feel like if they can remedy this, if they can do what is being asked of them to get this guy out of office, over time, slowly, I feel like the company could recover. So if you look at the stock now, this could potentially be a buying opportunity for it. If you already hold Activision Blizzard in your portfolio and you're looking at dollar cost average, this isn't financial advice, but for a company like this, it's it's not too often when it reaches its 52-week low. And so overall, as a whole, I still do like the company. I like the games that they put out, and so I think that this could be a buying opportunity. Again, not financial advice, but I'm just giving you guys the facts here. It has reached its 52-week low. So if you were ever looking to get a position in Activision Blizzard, now may be a good time to do so. So another thing I wanted to touch on, as we were speaking about Xbox and PlayStation, not liking what's going on right now. The boss behind Xbox is disturbed by what's going on and reconsidering his relationship. So Phil Spencer sent an email to his staff calling for the latest wave of allegations about Blizzard deeply troubling, and he confirmed that there's a growing list of developers, shareholders, and gaming industry executives speaking up about reported abuse at one of the largest gaming publishers in the world. So he's basically saying this type of behavior has no place in this industry of theirs, and so he's troubled by it. And the Xbox executive also said that the console manufacturer would make ongoing proactive adjustments to its relationship with Activision Blizzard moving forward. But he didn't go into any specifics. So this could definitely be like what I was talking about, where they might decide to stop really going all in with Activision Blizzard, which as a result is going to be a loss of profits for Blizzard. And this is really just because of this whole lawsuit that's going on that had started in July, alleging widespread harassment and discrimination stemming from the makers of Overwatch, Call of Duty, and World of Warcraft. So it's just it's unfortunate, because like this nonprofit Girls Who Code, a lot of girls who want to get into the computer science field, into the gaming industry, game design, game development. Just knowing that there are companies out there that allow or tolerate these work environments where sexual harassment is commonplace is just really unfortunate, and that might discourage young girls who are wanting to pursue a career in this to think twice about it. And that just right there, that's not cool, man. It's not cool at all. And I really think that they need to handle the situation a lot more seriously and really take care of it, because it's affecting not just shareholders, not just the people who work there also, but people who are looking to want to potentially work at a company like Blizzard one day. It might discourage them from that, and it's just unfortunate that they're handling it the way they are. Another thing about this Bobby Kotick guy is apparently he had told an assistant over a voicemail in 2006 that he would have her killed, and he intervened to prevent another executive from being fired from the company for sexual harassment in 2018. That's wild, right? It's wild, 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 wild. How can you do that as a CEO and still be in position? Now, although that happened years and years ago, like I said, everything that's done in the dark is coming to light, and you can't say stuff like that being the CEO of a huge company like Activision Blizzard and expect to get away with it, but yet this guy has for years. I don't know, guys. It's really crazy. It's crazy that this stuff is going on right now. But I would love to hear your guys' opinion on this. What do y'all think about what's going on with Bobby Kotick, CEO of Activision Blizzard, and the stock as a whole? I mean, do you think that if they can really perform like they're supposed to, like they can really execute getting this guy out of office and adhering to what the people are wanting, what the other employees are wanting, Do you think that the stock could rebound? Do you think that it could potentially go somewhere? Or is this the end of Activision Blizzard? Is it going to be at a 52-week low for the rest of the year, all into next year? I mean, what's going on, and what do you guys think about this? It's really unfortunate. I don't game a whole lot anymore like I used to when I was a lot younger, but it's not cool to hear this stuff going on, and just the way it's being handled, it's unfortunate. And I really do feel sorry for a lot of the people who are working there, you know, especially the ones who have been victims of this guy or other guys in a position of power. It's not cool. But anyways, guys, that's my piece on it. Again, just stating the facts out here. If you were looking to get a position in Activision Blizzard, go ahead and take a look at the chart and go ahead and look at it and see. Now might be a great buying opportunity, despite all the unfortunate things that are going on. Or if you just want to say, nah, with Activision Blizzard, that's cool too, because definitely changes need to be made to that company. So, I don't know. That's my piece, guys. Anyways, it's your boy Zay, bringing you another episode of Only This, and I will see you